Yeah, my name is Chad Martin. We milk about 900 jerseys in Tillamoor, Oregon. We started dairying 5 generations ago in California. We were all Holstein then. And after we made the move to Tillamoor, Oregon, we started milking a few jerseys, and then we started crossbreeding, and then we switched to all jerseys about 10 years ago. And when we started using the Danish genetics, it was probably one of the best things we did as far as Limbig, Impulse, and Artist, because it brought in a bunch of different bloodlines, and the cheese merit went way up. So the Danish genetics have been a good fit for our dairy here. The Danish genetics, when we started with them, was when Limbig came out, and then we used him real heavy, and then we went to Impulse and Artist, and at one time we were milking 250 or maybe a little bit more Impulse daughters. Artist not as heavy, but we probably had 100 at one time milking. And if we trace back, most of the bulls we're putting in AI now, they all have Impulse, Artist, and Limbig in the bloodlines. So it's been a good thing. The Holsteins versus the jerseys, the main reason we switched was the cheese market. But if you start milking jerseys, you're going to find out they multiply a lot faster, they breed easier, they calve easier, they walk easier, and that they will automatically take over a dairy and the Holsteins will disappear. The cheese market that we're in doesn't make any sense to ship water to the plant. We have to pay to get rid of that water, and we're at a fat deficit plant, so that's the main reason for the jerseys. All I can say is if you start milking jerseys, the Holsteins will disappear real fast because you'll get tired of messing with them. We've been calving our Jersey heifers at 18 months old now for about a year, and that started by accident when we had a couple of heifers that got bred too early. So instead of aborting the calves, we went ahead and freshened them, and they freshened in just fine, and you couldn't tell the difference between them and the ones that were 20 months old or 24 months old. So we started breeding everything to calve at 18 months. And the other advantage that has over Holsteins is that 6 months more that you're milking that heifer and making a profit on her than you are feeding that Holstein for another 6 months. And the Jersey heifer will do the 50, 60, 70 pounds and still grow while you're waiting for that Holstein to have her calf. So they're quite a bit more profitable. And the other thing that's been real fun to watch over the last 10 years is what they're calling now the Jersey Revolution. And it's amazing how fast the Jersey numbers are growing. And now you can drive by almost any dairy and there's brown cows on there. If they have not switched totally, they're on their way to switching the jerseys.
Okay.
Okay, behind me we have the little pasteurizer. We pasteurize all the colostrum from the fresh cows, and we used to think that would do damage, but for all the little bad ones you kill, you have lots of little good ones left, the colostrum bugs. And then the big pasteurizer we use for the hospital milk, and that was probably the best thing we ever did when we went to feeding calves. We quit the powder milk, we pasteurized the whole milk, and the calves gain weight fast enough now that we have to take their calf blankets off a month earlier than what we did before. Now the heifers in this pen we brought home about a month and a half, 2 months before calving. Most of the heifers in this pen won't be 2 years old until December, January. So we're calving them around that 18, 19 months. You gotta get the weight on them.